Okay, here's your extra credit lesson 6.2b. You get 5 points for doing the notes, and you get 5 points for doing the exercises, total of 10 points. What we're doing today is we are factoring differences and sums of cubes. Okay, so for instance, we learned how to factor differences of squares in this class. Like we did this, right? And that gives us x minus 2, x plus 2. Well, there's a rule for this too when you have a difference of cubes. Okay. So 8 is 2 to the third power. So this is why we call it a difference of cubes. It's a difference of cubes. But interestingly, you guys remember with squares, it doesn't work if it's a plus. With cubes, it does work if there's a plus. There's still a rule for that. So that's what we're going to be doing our lesson on. So first of all, we want to write down our formula. Here it is. So if we have x cubed plus or minus a cubed, then the factored form of that would be okay? So I want you guys to notice a subtle detail here. If this is plus, then this will be plus, but this one will be minus. If this is minus, then this will be minus, but this one will be plus. So the point is that these will always match, but these two signs will always be opposites of the original. This one will always have to be a plus. So that's our formula. So let me show you how to apply this formula to factor a difference of cubes, okay? We'll do two examples. We'll do a sum of cubes and a difference of cubes. So let's go ahead and start with something simple here first. Let's start with x cubed plus 8. Well, first of all, you need to figure out what number has raised to the third power is 8. And I've told you that earlier today it's 2, right? And so what that means is that in my formula, a equals 2. So we know our formula, right? It's x plus x cubed plus a cubed would give me x plus a, x squared minus ax plus a squared. Notice how, like I said before, if this is plus, and if this is plus, this is minus. All right, so in this case, my x is just x. There's nothing special there. But my a is 2. So we're going to go ahead and plug these things into this part here. So we would have x plus 2, x squared minus, and then 2x plus 2 squared is 4. And there you go. So that's how you factor a sum of cubes. Let's go ahead and do another example. This time we're going to make it a little bit trickier. Let's say I have 8x cubed minus 27. Okay. First of all, this needs to be rewritten and this one needs to be rewritten. Okay. So what number to the third power would give me 8? We already know that's 2, right? And then we have our x as well. So this is 2x raised to the third power. What number to the third power gives us 27? And the answer is 3. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. So there's that. So this is where we're going to put all the ones that say x. in our formula. And this is where we're going to put, this is what we're going to put in for all the ones that say a in our formula. And notice this time it's a minus as well. So when we have the minus formula, it takes on the form of this. X cubed minus a cubed becomes x minus a. The first sign matches the original sign. X squared plus ax. The next sign is the opposite of the original sign. And then plus a squared. That third sign is always plus. Okay, so everywhere where I have an x, I'm going to put 2x. And everywhere I have an a, I'm going to put a 3. And we need to simplify this one a little bit more. So if we square 2x, we get 4x squared. If we multiply here, we get 6x. And if we square that, we get 9. Okay? So that's how you factor a difference and a sum of cubes. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a couple of practice problems at you. I don't like teaching these ones in class because honestly, you very rarely use this, but it does pop up here and there in future classes, so it's worth mentioning. So here we go. You guys go ahead and do x cubed minus 1. Number 2, let's have you guys go ahead and do x cubed plus, let's say, I guess we'll do 27 again. And then number 3, let's do 27x cubed minus 125. Okay? So go ahead and do those 3 exercises and add those to your notes, and that's a total of 10 points.